Okay, this video is going to be longer because I think you need more room, so I'm going to have to erase and do lots of them because it's 21 through 30. So let's do it. We've got, on number 21, we're going to take care of our numbers first. We've got 2 and 3. They do not reduce, so I put a 2 on the top and I put a 3 on the bottom. I've got A's. I've only got one A. There's nothing to subtract, so that leaves me with A squared on the top. And then I've got 2 B's and 3 B's. More B's are on the bottom. And if I have 3 and I take away 2, I just have 1 left. On the next one, I've got 4 and 2. 4 and 2 do reduce and give me a 2 on the top. I've got 1 Y and 2 Y's. So 2 is on the bottom and 2 minus 1 just gives me 1 Y. And then X to the 4th has no other X, so I get X to the 4th. This guy, the 3's cancel out. I got no numbers. That's nice. So 3's cancel out. I've got 4 A's and 3 A's, and so that means A's are on the top, and 4 minus 3 gives me 1 A. And then B to the 3, there's nothing left with it, so it's B to the 3rd. And so you really don't need the fraction. You could put it over 1 if you want, or you could turn that fraction bar into a box and say, hey, I'm done, because there's nothing left on the bottom at all. Okay, 24 says 2x to the 4th y squared over y. So you just got the number 2, so he stays 2. You got 1x to the 4th. There's no other x to subtract, so we have x to the 4th. And I have 2 y's and 1 y. There's more y's on the top. And 2 minus 1 gives me 1. There's nothing left on the bottom. That guy's done. 25 says 3a squared over 3ba to the 3rd. So I have, first, the 3's cancel out. Same thing on the top and bottom, no more numbers. I've got a to the 2 and a to the 3, so I have more a's on the bottom. And then I have 3, take away 2 just gives me 1. And then this b, there's no other b, so I have a b on the bottom. And so because this is a fraction, you have to tell people, hey, this is a fraction, so you have to put a 1 on the top. And that's what your answer should look like. You have to have a placeholder to say this is a fraction and this is in the denominator. You can't just leave it blank. 26 says 3x squared y to the 4th over x to the 4th y to the 4th. Okay, so we've only got 1 3. He stays on top. I've got x squared and x to the 4th. There's more x's on the bottom, so I leave my x on the bottom. And 4 take away 2 gives me x squared. And then x to the 4th and x to the 4th are the exact same thing, just like numbers. When the numbers cancel out, if you have the exact same exponents on the top and the bottom, they cancel out too. And that's all you get for that answer. Okay, almost done. 4 more. 27 says a squared over 4b squared. Okay. Your numbers do not reduce. 3 and 4 stay 3 and 4, so I have a 3 on the top, I have a 4 on the bottom. I have a b on the top and a b squared on the bottom, so I'm going to leave b on the bottom. And 2 take away 1 is just 1. And then a squared, there's no other a in the problem, so he just stays on the top. And so that's as much as you can get. Just cancel out one of those b's. Okay, 28 says 4m squared over mn to the 4th. So this 4 stays. I've got 2 m's and 1 m, so the m stays on the top. 2 minus 1 just gives me 1 m. And then n, there's no other n to go with it, so he just stays on the bottom. Number 29, Number 29 says 3x squared y to the 4th over 4x y to the 4th. Okay, 3 divided by 4 stays 3/4. He doesn't change. I have 2 x's on the top, 1 on the bottom, so I have an x on the top. The y to the 4ths cancel, and so I just get 3x over 4. And then the last guy says m to the 3rd over 3 m squared n to the 4th. Okay, I've got a 3 on the bottom. 3 is going to stay on the bottom. I've got 1n on the top, 4 n's on the bottom. So there's more n's on the bottom. 4 take away 1 gives me 3 n's. I have 3 m's and 2 m's. M wins the top spot. 3 minus 2 gives me 1, and then that's my answer.